Hi, I'm Hugh Sullivan, videographer for the Herald and Review, and it's no secret that I love my job. It takes me new in different places all the time, and most recently, that place was in a B-17 flying fortress called Aluminum Overcast. And I don't know how I walked around this plane like a dozen times without seeing the decal with the name on it here. So this photo is from Herald and Review photographer Damiani, and I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description to his photo gallery because he got some awesome stuff. So this was my first time in a World War II era plane, and as I made my way around the inside, trying to keep my balance, I had a hard time imagining what it was like when these things were on an actual mission. It was hard enough not to fall over carrying a camera, and I wasn't even being shot at. So along with the 5D video I shot, I filmed the entire flight with a GoPro on my hat. Yes, I look like a nerd, but I'm pretty happy with the footage. And I'm going to upload the uncut version and link it here so you can see everything that I saw during my flight on the B-17. The first thing that everybody asked me was it loud? And honestly, it wasn't terrible. There are 4 engines, so you had to yell at each other if you wanted to carry on a conversation, but the hum wasn't deafening. But I imagine that during the war, it was a little bit louder, because this plane has 13 50 caliber Browning machine guns on board. So I'm going to just guess that being inside a metal tube with 13 guns that went through belts and belts of ammunition, you probably needed some good protection for your ears. Another thing that struck me and terrified me was the lower gun position. The little ball at the bottom of the plane with 2 guns sticking out, I was trying to figure out how that worked. There was this big yellow tank sitting over it in the plane, so when I was walking past it, I wondered if maybe there was some remote control system in there, or maybe a periscope. Nope. Somebody had to get into that little ball and sit with the gun between their legs. I wonder if anyone ever volunteered for that spot. Seeing these types of things firsthand just helps to reinforce my deep respect for veterans. And during this trip, I was lucky enough to ride along with 3 World War II vets. And afterwards, I was able to talk to them about their service and their reactions to being on this plane after so many years. It was a great experience, and I'm always honored to talk to veterans, and it's something that I get to do a lot at the Herald and Review, and it brings me to one of the latest projects that I'm doing at the paper. I'm looking to talk to veterans who have written letters home from war and still have those letters. I'd like to talk to as many World War II veterans as possible, but any age from any war is fine with me. So if you or someone you know has an old shoebox sitting around with letters written home, I'd love to talk to you. So you can get a hold of me via email. It's the best way, hsullivan@herald-review.com, or you can call me at 217-421-6946. So, thanks for watching. As always, subscribe to this channel, go check out my personal channel, and check back every week where I talk about my experiences behind the camera.